may not know this voice, but Big Hub Barbecue is along here with Patton up here in the booth at the Talladega, Alabama Super Gang Speedway. Welcome to tonight's adventure of the Cup Series. Patton, take it away.
Well, you know what, Kate, I am very happy to have you up here. It is, I know you want to be down below, but it is always a pleasure to have you in some way, shape, or form with in here, my friend. So right now, actually, we have a few different competitors, I should say, that are going to be making themselves known. I actually do not have an invite, so that's why we're so would be appreciated. Um, because I can actually cannot roll until we get an invite, and I have yet to get a single one. So we actually have a few different people. I guess the theme would be familiar faces in new places. Because we actually have P. Colligator coming in from Mondays to Saturdays now. We also have Butters making his appearance. We have a lot of GTR crew in here, and those guys, I know them from other leagues. These guys are bad fast when it comes in the draft. We also have some returning guys here. We have I cannot roll until I get an invite. I hate when that happens. Until I get one. Anyway, we have BS14 cars getting back into this league after taking some time away right here. We have as well as the GTR crew and all that. We have he's not in this race, but we have James Snow that's going to be making an appearance eventually. We also have Worst Cod as well making one of his. Okay, don't join yet. We have a little bit of time left. We have 30 seconds before we can join.
Say that.
I'll give you another invite there, my friend.
I was ready to go.
I know you're ready to go. I'm ready to go too. It's Talladega. It's a lot of fun. Personally, I think you know me. I don't like to run super speedway races, but I know, especially with the smaller lobbies, I've always noticed that these guys put on a heck of a show. We saw this very, very heavily in Daytona. I don't know if you watched the repeat of, or I guess the replay of the stream, but Baseball Kid and Sauce had a real barn burner of a performance down there. It was Sauce actually that won that race in the number 9 car. So let's see what we can do. We can join back now. So as we do, let's check on out the qualifying results here and see who got pole. And actually, I think that'll be a name you recognize.
Talladega qualifying don't matter.
Oh, but it is a name that you will recognize though. Bush fan got pole right there with alongside Old Man Packers. So that is the front row right
Old
there.
Man Packers is not going to win this race.
Well, I think we all know how he feels when it comes to the plate races. But who knows? So as we load on in right here, we have Sauce. That is going to be the main person that I want to speak on right here because, like I said, he won in Daytona. He's going to be P3. That is going to be the prime.
And we're already 3 wide.
Already 3 wide. Someone did not get going at all. The 4 absolutely had a stomping start. So starting on pole did not mean anything.
Like I said.
Exactly, right? And that number 9 machine already taking the top spot. It's like he got the go-ahead to start before the green was even flown. Then right behind, though, we have a couple drivers trying to get in line. That number 8 machine is actually going to be Cyber. Now, one thing to definitely point on out is Xander is actually not in this race. He is actually down in Daytona right now, and those two are our nearest championship rivals. I know only 81 points separates them right now, but Xander is taking last place points. So, because of that, it's going to be interesting to see who and what these guys are going to be doing, what their agendas are. Big.
Well, the pole sitter is now at the back of the pack.
And the 17 is slow. I don't know if that's going to be a lag out right here. Oh nope, that is just a lag. Actually,
He's just lagging his internet's just like, nah, not today.
well, I think you remember BS.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a great guy, but the internet's not the fastest. But yes, as you see right there. In fact, actually, both the front row are now back here in P10 and 11, with BS being P12 right here. So interesting how that kind of shakes on out. But one thing I do like, though, is in these small fields, you'll be able to see a lot of people making some moves, and maybe we'll see some Dale line action going on here.
I just realized Packers was a 3-car. Heck yeah.
Yeah, he's been the 3-car all season, actually. In fact, actually, when we did the
Nice.
All-Star race, technically anyone that wasn't in a official car, they could have been any number they would have wanted. Of course, the 3 being such an iconic number, GTRB, which is the 18 machine here in this race, chose the 3 cars. We technically had 2 3-cars in the All-Star race last week.
Nice.
No, nice indeed. That was at Charlotte. Very different track, very different set of circumstances when it comes to.
Oh, the 18 just blocked the 32.
The 32 is actually, like I said, that is GTR Butters. Those guys, I'm sure, are in a party together. The GTR crew showing on out here, having 4 of their members being in this one race. That is a third of the race attendees, mind you. Monday, with the lights, the Xfinity cars coming on through, it is going to be a barn burner performance down there, because we have even more GTR members to introduce down there. So that'll be a lot of fun to see how that's going to shake on out. But actually, I do actually have a person to watch right here. That is going to be Sauce. I always like to give a shout out to our in-race streamers, and looks like Sauce is going to be our one for tonight.
Well, 18 and 32 are still trying to figure out who wants to do something, and Packers just went in between them, so.
Hey, you know what? Can you imagine if Packers goes and wins this race?
Well, it'd be it'd be something.
I think it'd be one for the history books. Quite literally, one to mark your calendars about.
Yeah.
Because
Packers and Bass. Look at old man Packers. Trying to do something with 2 cars, but.
Well, 2 cars is. I think you know, Cade. Being a Daytona winner yourself, you know what it takes in order to get some stuff done. Everyone in this field is still in this lead pack. So
the 18 is wrecked.
Oh, well, no, never mind then. Okay, commentator's curse. Literally, I was talking about everyone still being in this field, still having a chance. 24 laps in this first stage should not be too crazy of a stage right here. Of course, we will see some pit stops. A lot of these guys are probably going to be taking no tires and just gas only, or at least right sides. So we'll have to see how that's going to shake on out. But yeah, definitely. Though that 47 is making the 47 and the 3 are trying to make something happen.
Worst God, getting up there with Packers and Bass.
Yeah, that number 48. Small note, actually. Well, not small note by any means.
Packers hanging them on the dry.
I know. Big note is Blazing Wheels, which is Worst Cod's team. They may actually be able to clinch the team championship today because of, well, I guess, their consistency, I guess is what I can call it. Everyone
3 wide in the back.
Everyone on that team has been so consistent. In fact, with a head-on-head versus their rivals, the Blue on Black, headed by Joshua Jaguar, they've won every single race. So it is actually very interesting to see how the dichotomy between the 2 teams right here. And you can see...
Oh, we got the 11 and 12. And the 47 and the 48.
They are
Come on, somebody make the Dell line work.
They are definitely making some headway right here. You can see right here as more people go to the top side. Draft is on normal. This is not the Challenger Series where draft is on low. So draft is on normal. You can actually make some runs happen. But when you have such a steady line between the bottom, it is incredibly hard to make something happen without the proper coordination. I can guarantee that those guys are not in a proper team chat, meaning the 11, the 47, and all of them, so they cannot quite coordinate their efforts. We've seen this pack split into two right here, mind you. So, Cade, help me out here. What are you looking at right now?
We'll say that again. What were you saying?
So we see this pack split up into two. What are you looking at right now?
I mean, the front pack seems to be either they're slicing and dicing, and then everybody wants to try to, find a friend, find a teammate, and then the back pack is just the guys that lost the draft from probably the 18 incident. They're just trying to get back together to make something happen to catch the front run. So.
Well, I mean, and it's definitely still possible for the second pack to get back to that front pack.
Yeah, if they keep battling up front like they are.
Yeah, exactly. And that's exactly what I want to say is that they are quite literally side by side up there. That 47, the 12, actually, it's the 12 really. That's in the leading part of what was the top side. The 18 as well. Looks like it's already made
3v3 battle.
Yeah, they're actually coming up on a lap car. So that 18 is actually going to be a lap down. Let's see here. 20 laps to go, mind you, in this stage. So I'm sure that 18 is already good to go. He does not have to come down again. However, he's going to be out of contention for the stage win, let alone
the
stage
17
points.
just lagged himself back. Oh, no, he didn't. He's back. He just now Bush has let him by.
That is going to be interesting to see because we have seen that 17.
11 has fell back to that group.
Oh, and he's just letting them go. Very surprising, actually, that the 11
this backpack, I don't think they got the coordination to make it happen. But we do have a front. We have 4 cars up to 2 cars on the top and the bottom now.
Yeah,
it's going to be 3 wide with 18.
That
and the 12 is going with the 18.
That 12, they are going to be 3 wide right here.
The 47 let him lap down.
Oh, nope.
The
40. No, he didn't. The 47 back down low right here. They were trying to get some draft off of the 18, but the 24 did not get low enough time. Look at the 47.
The blocking.
Oh, and the block. Oh, but too late. Oh, that 47 coming out around. Will he be able to lead this lap? 5 bonus points for leading the lap around here.
4 to 3. 4 to 3.
Oh, I don't know though. That top side is getting a little squirrely up there, and the 9 especially trying to side draft. The 8.
They're beating them banging. Worst God's going to the lead. Repeat again. Worst God is going to the lead.
We're going to be 3 wide of 48, taking the lead.
He's going to lead the lap.
Oh my God, that 48 of worst COD though. We have seen him lag a little bit though, so that is going to be the 9's worst nightmare if that does happen right there. But that 48 is going to lead a lap, 5 bonus points for worst COD. That worst COD is a household name. I think it. Everyone that has been following MRL or has been in MRL has known about worst COD in some way, shape, or form.
Oh, he got booted out.
He got booted out. But look at that top side. It's literally 5v2 right now.
I wouldn't want to be. Oh, they're all over the place.
Oh my God, no! But watch the second pack. The more these guys battle, that second pack, as long as they get single file, they should I should say get up there.
Oh. That's 17 car with the lag back there. That is something else.
Yeah, well, I mean, as long as he's the last car behind that pack.
He is, but I mean, that thing is all over the map.
Well, he even said prior to this race is he just wants to be in the back, just kind of chill on out, wait until like the last possible moment even to make a move because he doesn't want to ruin anyone else's race. I'm personally just glad to have BS back, of course. Household name, was part of the original MRL race, so it has been here since the very start. Glad to have him back. But look at this front group though. Oh my God, they are slicing and dicing.
The 24 just is falling back in the pack. He's like, I'm getting out of here, taking a little breather.
Well, teammates are separated
Is Cyber blocking Bass or trying to get around the 9?
I don't know. Maybe they're trying to make a move. The 47's also trying to make some moves, but the 48 was to the top side right there. Couldn't quite make it work.
Oh, we're going 3 wide.
Oh, 3 wide. The 12 shoots through the middle. Look at this run right here. The 24 right behind Mike G. Going to be able to get the side draft on the 8. He's going to get maybe to the corner panel of the 9 before he stalls out. No, he's only going to be side by side with the 8. 3 deep right now. 3 deep and 3 deep. What's the 48 going to go with? Looks like he's going to go down low, help them out. Still, I'll tell you what, though. This is why I like the small lobbies, especially at a play track, because they always have a show. Look at this. 3v3. The 48 has a decision to make. What line will he go with? He went from the bottom to the top. Now back to the bottom. He's going to be firming himself on that yellow line to try and make that work. The 12. The 47 is going to try to take it 3 wide. The 48 is going to go with him, but the 9 is going to go up top now, but that's not going to work because now that top
the Dale
side
line prevails.
Yeah, exactly. The Dale line will prevail. That bottom is now absolutely gone. The 47 is going to get squeezed. The 18, keep in mind, is not for position. The 18 is not for position. He is a lap down. We're going to be Dale lining it right now. Looks like that 9 is nowhere to be found. The 47 tried to slice it on down. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. That could have been
wide.
That could have been bad. 3 wide. The 18 being shuffled on out. Oh, but there's that lag from that 48 right there. 48.
Lag warning.
Yep, lag warning 1. There we go. Unfortunately for him, that 18 is going to be losing that lead draft. But actually, maybe he has a little bit of hope. Yeah. There's that 48 lag right there. He still has a little bit of hope. He can still get up here. That 47 though, I know you know, but for anyone watching, the 47 has an absolute knack. He cannot just sit in line. He has to slice and dice his way, make the moves wherever they find themselves. That 48 big moment right there. Wherever they find themselves.
We got the 11 around in the back.
Oh yeah, the 11 is around right here. No caution. Looks like single car incident. Unfortunate for the 11 to Keith. That actually may be a good battle for the to get back on the lead lap. The 11 versus the 18. With that 11 now losing that draft, trying to go back on board with him. He's just now getting up to speed. And that 18 is in that lead draft. I mean, that may be a battle to watch to see who will get the lucky dog. But still, plenty of time left. No one really wanting to make a move because we are going to be looking at only 12 laps to go in this stage. The 12 getting out of the way right there. I don't know if that was by choice, though. The 18 wanted to go up high. The 24 now leading this race. That is P. Colligator right here. The 9 of Sauce right behind him. That's his teammate. The 8 of Cyber wanting to get as many points as possible, trying to get back the championship lead. The 47, though, in P4 with the 12 being shuffled back all the way to P5. We're going to be looking at pit stops happening soon, Cade. I'm on board with Sauce right now. He has 2 laps of fuel left as they come on around to take... I know. So it's either going to be this time or next time as we take 11 laps to go.
It's probably going to be 2 tires and enough fuel to make it.
Yes, because their tire wear is roughly even. Actually, 38% on both. They can attempt to go and take no tires. Well, I don't know. That may be a strategy for stage 2. Not seeing anyone signal this time, so that's going to be interesting. Everyone wanting to risk it for another lap. No one wanting to show their hand this early in the race. No one as well making that hard left turn. So, yep, these guys will be making it one more time around on their tank of fuel. Now, Sauce, very interestingly enough, swapped to 1 lap to go in the middle of the backstretch. That may be detrimental. He may actually start sputtering as we hit the... I hope so, Cade. I mean, you definitely...
He's getting pushed.
Yeah, he's being pushed. There we go. Everyone's making that hard left turn. Everyone's going to be pitting. Now, Where do you want to go, Cade? Do you want to be in the wall? Do you want to be as close to the track as possible? If you are pitting and everyone else that you're...
I like to keep her up there by the track.
Well, let's
Personal
find out
opinion.
now. We've been on board with the 47. He's dead center. Everyone has their preferences. Everyone wants to go to the wall. The 8 wants to go to the wall. The 12 is going to be up high. The 9, excellent start. But I think the 48 absolutely just sent it on in there. Did he speed? I do not know. We're going to be finding on out. I'm still going to be following, as we saw the 18 go on by. There are some that have already pit. We're going to be following the 9, who was the first one onto pit road.
I'll ride with worst card, see if he's sped or not.
Yeah, exactly. Because looks like a lot of different people made their pit stop.
Oh,
Looks like the 12.
Fuel.
Yep,
Oh,
fuel only.
48.
The 48 made it. Oh my god. Looks like the 12 took fuel only. Everyone else took rights. That means the 12 is going to be a sitting duck all the way over there by himself.
They're all jumbled up together.
Oh, I know, right? The 24 sideways on my
stuff.
screen. The 48 and the 47. Oh, there we go. They may have gotten figured out. Looks like they have. Now, that 12 is going to be a sitting duck all by himself right there. Now, this is going to be interesting, as the 8, unfortunately, has lost that draft. The 11 exiting the pits right there. That second pack is no longer a second pack because of how messed up their pit strategy was.
Different agendas.
Yeah, different agendas. Different folks, different strokes, right? The 18 pits again. So he was on pit road already, and he's going to be coming on pit road again. Very interesting strategy there. So, looks like we're going to have a little mini pack right here. The 9, the 24, the 47, and the 48, all in a line. Then we're going to have the 12, who is currently our leader right now, going to be absolutely swallowed by the pack right here.
So is the car in front of him?
Oh, the 18, yes. The 18 of Beatty, remember, he is a lap down, so he is not for position. The 12 trying to get as much draft as possible. But by doing that move, he actually loses time to his competition right here. So we're on board with the 24 right here. They are absolutely coming. Look at this. Going to the outside. Oh, my goodness. Now, who?
Oh,
a big move.
But the 9 makes the move to the holy moly.
24 tries to follow him, but got caught up a little bit. The 12 is going to be caught on out. So going down the order right there. The 18 falling on the bottom right here. Still side by side is the 12 and the 18. So that these guys need to get back in line right there. And we are looking at 7 more laps to go. It'll be 6 laps. I know, right? It'll be 6 laps to go this next time around. The 47 had a run, goes against it, goes with it, but no one else has that momentum. The 12 is going to run back down on the bottom. The 18 as well, acting as a little bit of a spoiler for this party, though. Again, he's fighting for the lucky dog right now, so he is trying to stay on that lead lap. Let's kind of go on board away from that battle for a hot second. Here is P6 of Cyber. P7, I do believe, is the 32 of Butters with the 17 right there. The 4 behind him. The 3 is somewhere around here. Where is he at? Yeah, there he is right there. So not exactly sure what positions they are. But right now, it looks like only the 18 is a lap down. So that 18 of Beatty definitely wanted to get back on the lead lap to try and get back into this race officially. Now, Cade, remember when we didn't run stages around here?
Yeah, when we didn't, yeah.
Yeah. Essentially, the 18's race would already be over at this current juncture. But we made the change for stages in the off-season by popular demand. So that 18 still has an opportunity to go on out and win this race. Everyone just playing nice right now. 6-card pack right here. Everyone playing nice, trying to get in a little bit of a momentum. I guess position to have a shot right here. They're going to be coming on around for 4 more laps to go as they take the stripe. Cade, when do you make the move?
Well, I think it don't really matter, honestly. I mean, if you're going to make the move, you got to make it quicker than you do later. Just like in the Xfinity race today, if anybody saw that, Junior Motorsports waited too long, and then they all wrecked each other out of a win for the team. So.
Oh, I know, right? I personally thought that was actually kind of funny. You had they're all talking about like, yeah, let's do it on the last lap. I'm just like, okay.
Yeah,
why?
let's do it on the last lap, and then everybody's own agenda is.
Oh, well, here we go. Looks like the 12's agenda was 4 laps to go because, the 48 decides to not go with the 47 who has been there. The 9's going to get shoveled out as well. The 48 is going to get a little greedy, try to slice on through the middle. No quite luck right there. The 9's going to purposely goose it a little bit right there and try to just kind of fall in line. The 12 can come on down, leave the 47 hanging. He has that opportunity. He still has that opportunity, but he has to make that choice like right now. No, he's still going to be on that top side. The 24 now with the lead. The 48, a worst card right behind. What is he going to do here to end this stage? The 12 still up high.
The 9's going up.
Yep, the 9's going to go up right here. The 18
doesn't want to. 12 left him out to dry.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I mean, I guess friends are where you find them, and if you don't think that line is going to be moving as quick as you think, all of a sudden 48 lags again. That is unfortunately going to be strike 2. So, one more. And that is unfortunately...
47 left to 9. There goes the 12 with the 18. The 48's moving high, too. Now 47 and the 9 are building runs back here.
All right. The 12 moving up high. They are going to be to the quarter panel of the 24 coming on off the... but the 47!
47
going to say,
up the
screw it. He's going to try to take it 3 wide, and he will be at the quarter panel. This is 2 laps to go. Look at this. The 47 up high, the 12. What's happening with the 12? He's in the wall. Oh,
problems for Blaney.
Problems. The 48 still down low right here.
Nobody wants to stay up top.
No one wants to stay up top. We're coming to the white flag this time right here.
Oh, my goodness. Worst God may win a stage.
Can you imagine? The 9's building up a huge run. I'm looking from the front to back cam right here. We're going to be expecting some mean blocks coming on the back of this stage.
Oh, yeah.
Or the back of this stretch.
They're going to get them.
Yep, here they come. Here they come. There goes the 9. What will the 24 do? He has to go up high.
Oh,
no, too late.
They had him. Sitting ducks.
Absolutely nowhere
now
for them to go.
Is he going to stay high or is he going to drop it low?
Well, the 47 do. Well, he has an opportunity to go low. The 47 technically has another opportunity here. He has to go high. But the 24... The 24 coming on through.
Oh,
down low. Nowhere to go.
Worst got hit by a spot.
And coming to the line... The 9 will get stage 1 right there. There is the 12. I think he blew a tire. I think that's what happened. The 12 blew a tire.
Sounds about right.
And I think, if I'm looking at all this correctly, the 12 will get back on the lead lap. And unfortunately, the 18, despite being in that pack, will be continued to be a lap down. The second pack wrecking to the line right there. Oh, no, actually, I think it was actually the 18 that snubbed the 12 at the line and will get back in the lead lap. So Mike G, the 12, will still be a lap down to start this stage. For the full results, let's go right here. Of course, we have Sauce P. Colligator P2, Worst Cod P3, Bassbuck P4, Cyber P5 because of the 12 blowing a tire. Remember, he took no tires.
No.
Yep. So, hey, your call was correct, Kate. Packers, Butters, BS14 Cars P8, Bush P9, and Keith P10. Oh, my
I may know a thing or two about these super speedway races.
Just I never doubted that. All right, so we're ready to start it back up here. The 18's back on the lead lap. The 12 is not. We're gonna be on board the 9 of Sauce right here. The top 2, the front row, all have all have shifters. Now, we always know the great debate with that. Look at the launch that these get right here, comparatively speaking to the 48 and the 8 right behind. Ooh, look at these swerving Irvins right there. Everyone bouncing off of the double yellow line, trying to get back up. 32 right behind, getting back into the mix. Oh, big moves right here. The 24... Oh, big run, but look at that side draft. The 9 doing an excellent job in just side drafting him back. Remember, that 12 is still a lap down. That is not for position right there. He is trying to get his lap back the old-fashioned way. .24 though, restarting on the outside, is going to quickly find himself without a lot of friends on that top side.
Up into the back.
Yep, just sinking like a stone. The 18 though, look at the 18! Big move right there! The 47, but not enough people. The 12 getting up high, the 48 getting a little squirrely. And that will actually be probably momentum to the bottom side now because that top side got disrupted. Oh my goodness me.
Oh, the
big moves!
The 12 in the wall. It's a big one.
Oh, it's a big one here at Talladega. The 12. And that will be our first caution of the race. Looks like just a classic case of Talladega ping pong. Now, Cade, unfortunately, this now means a fuel stage. When this caution came on out, is just enough for these guys to save and make it to the end. Now, good news for the 12. He's back on the lead lap. But for those that don't like fuel saving, this is now your worst nightmare. We're going to be restarting. We're going to be restarting with 23.
I'd probably pit you.
Oh yeah, hands down you pit. Oh yeah. We're going to be actually restarting with 22 now as they cross the flag.
Only have a few stay out.
Some stayed out. Interesting choice. I would not have done that. They're banking on another yellow. I would not have done that personally. The top 3 staying on out. The rest of the field coming on down. We're on board with Sauce again. Or it's from our streamer POV. 48 is leading this race, by the way.
Heck yeah.
Oh, big wreck.
Already? Yep, 24s. Well.
What the heck happened? I was not even watching back here. The 24, the 11, the 17.
Broadcasting, missing a wreck again.
I was watching the battle for the lead. Well, okay, never mind on the fuel strategy bit. They are now perfectly clear.
Well,
let's try to see. I see Discord. Someone is typing, so let's see if they want to shed some light. Apparently, it was lag. So we have, I guess, an instance of lag encountering the game. Of course, this game being exactly 20 years old. It's a legal drinking age at this point. So these guys can actually. So I guess lag is just, unfortunately, going to be making a factor here. The 17, though, probably the biggest culprit right there. The 24 wanting nothing to do with that, so the 17 is going to immediately get out of line. The bottom side absolutely being put below the double yellow. The 3 still in.
And we have Old Man Packers in the lead now.
Leading a lap right there. 3 wide. Starting all that.
They're gonna wreck again.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
Oh my lord.
They almost did.
Oh my goodness.
3 wide right here.
Well, the middle groove's got to run.
The 48 being hung out to dry. Look at that, sinking like a stone right there. The 24 getting back up into contention right here. As the 8 kind of being the catalyst for all that. Making
lines going for the dime.
The 12, remember, he was a lap down to start the stage, but with a couple of lucky yellows, he's actually going to be coming back and actually going to get that, get this lead right here. The 3 still on the bottom, nowhere quite for him to go, as the 32, the 17, no, they are good, they are good.
17's around.
But the 17, unfortunately, is around, but that is a single car incident. No one Unfortunately, nowhere really for the 17 to go. But yeah, that is just
11 got hurt. 32 got hurt.
Unfortunate for the 11 to Keith getting his top 10 at Daytona to start off the season. Yes, no, I'm starting to see why this lobby would be pretty messed up because of all of this that we're seeing. The 32 still has the opportunity to still be in this lead draft. The 4 needs to come on down right now. I'm not sure why he's running that top side right there, so I think the 32 may have lost it, unfortunately. So the 32 of Butters on
Packers in third and Morshcon in fifth.
Hey, the number three in P3 right there. So
Three the power of Dale, baby.
as they come on around again, I will be able to tell you how many laps are left in this stage. Yes, as we come on around, though, no one basically is in danger of fuel mileage at all. Actually, I'm seeing Sauce with 16 laps, so maybe he took just enough. Looks like he is starting to save. There is that little gap in between P3 and P4 where he is. The 3 wants to make a run, bobbing on out. The 47 as well. Look, you can tell who's in a party chat with one another. The 3 going up top. The 47, no, where that run immediately stalled. And we have 16 laps to go, so I can see why. Some did not take enough fuel.
We got a line of train on the bottom now. And 18's in the wall.
Oh, the 18's in the wall. I'm not sure what happened there. So, actually, I do know what happened there. Looks like I'm on board with Sauce's POV. He had just enough of a vision of that. Looks like he got kicked on out by the tail wag of the 3, I do believe.
He got the boot, the DOS boot.
Well, I mean, he's still gonna be in the running, just unfortunately not in the positions that he would have wanted.
Hi, man. All you gotta do is be there at the end. Sort of like F1, you just gotta survive.
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of, actually, we're in Monaco this week, so for anyone watching, F1 Sundays is gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be at Monaco, which is arguably the best track in the game. Let's be real. No comment to that? Okay, cool.
It's basically the Coke 600, Daytona 500 of F1 Coke.
Yeah, exactly. It is the most prestigious race on the calendar. However, at the same time, it is also the hardest. Literally, it is just keeping yourself off the barrier, and you'll be a-okay.
Well, there's nothing easy about winning a Daytona 500, so...
Oh, I never said it was easy. I mean, I've never won the Daytona.
Just like Monaco, it ain't easy to win that one.
It's literally about, as you said, survival. You got to put yourself in position in order to have a shot, and even then, that shot may not be good enough. The 47 is still trying. Oh no! The
worst COD is going to worst COD.
Worst COD getting the 48 or the 47 right to the outside wall. Nowhere for Bass to go, and now he is going to quickly lose that train. He's going to find himself in the train of this 32 and 18. So the 18 is going to be like, "Howdy, neighbor. Welcome to the party." As unfortunate as that is, though, I mean that's just Talladega at that point. I mean, sometimes people just make a little bit too ambitious moves, don't quite realize who they're out to the who's to the outside. Yeah, I wasn't about to say it, but thank you for saying it for me.
Hey, color commentary is the best commentary.
There we go. So I'll tell you what, though, I'm actually very surprised by a lot of these drivers up here. There are some that I have not quite foreseen that would be doing as well as they are. Namely Worst COD, namely Packers. I know Packers got caught up in that second pack in stage 1, so he has not been able to show what he has. However, he is starting to do this, starting to show his stuff here in stage 2. Currently sitting P4.
Hey,
is there anyone that you got your eye on? What happened?
that we might be doubting on, man.
Oh well, I mean, it's always a treat to honestly have Packers up here. I call it the Packers podium. I mean, very quiet, reserved when it comes to his post race interviews, but he is a two-time MRL Cup winner, so he knows how to get it done. But just super speedways just don't agree with him. In fact, I can guarantee after this race he will be like, I hate Daytona, I hate Talladega, wish we couldn't race it, even though he'll finish like P3 or something like that. Anyway, big move by the 9, getting to the outside right here, the 24 of his teammate right there, Pete Cola, trying to go with him, but again, as more and more of these cars get kicked out of line, that pack has less and less people to make a move with. So the 9, going back on down just in front of the 3. The 24 still trying to get on down. He will behind the 3, and they will just have to rack and sack it again. The 12 of Mike G still leading the way. Mike G, actually, let's go on board with him for a hot second. Winning at Kansas. I don't know if you saw the final 2 laps of that race. Xander had that race by the balls. Unfortunately, with 2 to go, we had a yellow, and that 12 was able to snake a win out of the 1's grasp. So excellent work by the 12. That never give up attitude, because the race is never over until the checkered flag flies.
I will say right now, with all these people's different agendas and really not having teammates up there, I think if you're the leader at the end of the race, you might win this thing.
I will have to agree with you. Yes, at the end of the race, I do believe there will be a winner. 9 laps to go in this stage, though, and actually, everyone's agenda when it comes to stage 3 is basically going to be the same as stage 1. You will have the same amount of laps and about the same amount of people. The 9 trying to make it to the top side again. He's going to want to try to get to the corner panel of the 12. Wasn't quite able to do it. He needs one more person to help him on out with that, but no one wants to bite. The 8 doesn't want to bite. The 48 doesn't want to bite. The 9 and the 3, though, or the 24 and the 3 are trying to make something happen, but nothing quite yet. 6 laps to go. 8 laps to go this time by. 48 going up to the top, trying to make something happen. Look to it. Nothing quite yet. The 9 is going to have another run here. I'm on board with the 9, like I said, and his fuel should be good to go at this point, but we'll have to take a look at that. The 32 and the 17 broke on up. Here's the 47 right here, all by his lonesome. I am not sure what happened here. Just kind of checking on in with everyone. The 11 of Keith is now in the 4 of Bushman. These guys aren't lined up. I'm actually very curious as to why they're not lined up back here. The 11, the 18, and the 4 are just kind of putting around. I mean, they're so far spaced on out. I'm actually just very confused. The 17's lagging right there. I think he just hit 12,000 RPM, so that's always a treat to see.
That's a world record.
I think yeah, that would be. What is the track record around here, Kate? Do you know off the top of your head?
212 miles an hour.
Well, yes, but I'm sorry. Let me rephrase. A lap time.
I think it was.
We'll get back to that. How about that? In fact, I can probably look it on up. The 3 is going to have a run right here, but he's going to choose to do nothing with it. So let's go on board with the 3 right here. As we hit only a few laps to go in this race. I think coming around it should be 6. Yes, 6. So I'm actually going to look it up as we... I'm actually just curious. Everyone in YouTube land, hello. How are you doing? It is 212 records. I'm aware of that. 212 miles an hour. But what was the lap time?
I think it was 45.3 or something.
Oh my God! It was actually 44.998. literally 2/1000 shy of 45 seconds, which is blistering around here. Just for a reference, in game, these guys are running like 47-second lap times. So, I know, Kate, I think you know as much as I do. NASCAR Heat 5 is such a great representation of real life racing. 47.
Best simulation we got, right?
Yeah, it is the best simulation we got. I mean, okay, let's be real. Like from an actual like real standpoint, do you think NASCAR 21 has the better physics?
Is it?
Yeah.
Not really, no.
No? Okay. Same. That was the correct answer. If you said yes, I'd be very shocked.
The only good thing about that game was you could drive around in the garage.
That was. I remember having garage drag races when that game came out. Oh man, I was so mad I pre-ordered that game. The 9 getting kicked on out right here as he made a move. No one wanted to quite go along with him. The 24 trying to let him in, but no to no avail. The 9 is going to be a very lonely person on that outside. Going to find a home behind the 3. That is P6. As we look on around, we are coming to 3 to go. Cade, we are coming to make or break time. When do you make the move? Do you have enough friends to go along with you? Are you confident? Are you just okay with sitting where you're at?
I mean, it's only stage 2, so.
Well, I mean, of course, yeah. I mean, the check in the woman gets cashed out next stage, so
Yep.
that is going to be the big one there. To kind of give a reference, just to kind of step away from this for a hot second. The 11, the 4, the 11, and the 18 have caught and passed Bassbuck. So this is P7, 8, 9, and 10. So this is going to be stage points. So that is just for a reference for that. So we can actually go on board with that battle as soon as we're done with this. They're coming to 2 to go here. In stage 2, the 12 still leads the way. The 8 of Cyber wanting to get as many points on his competition, meaning the 1 of Xander, the better. And right now, in P2 for the stage, he's going to be doing so. However, the 48 bounces off the apron. That's going to be not boding well for his stage, as the 48 is going to try, and he will get in front of the 9. But just in front, though, the 24 is going to make the move. I don't think he will have enough help. No, that run quickly fizzling on out. We are coming to 1 lap to go as the 48 or the 3 bounce on out with the 48 wanting to go with, but not enough space right here. This is coming to the white flag. 1 more lap around this joint. Right here, the 12 still leading the way. The 48 is also going to lose on out to a spot for the 9. Now moving up to P3. The 9 methodically working his way up. Now you can see that gap going to quickly form. The 8 has to see that as well. He has to protect. So, what's going to happen here? The 12 and the 8 are going to be nose to tail, but that 9 and the 48 are going to be a very hard charger. No, they don't make the move. Very shocking, actually. The 3, I think, is out of fuel. The 3 is out of fuel. He is going to be all the way out in the back of this pack right here. The 24 as well. The 3 of Packers. Shocking scenes right here. And coming on through for the final stage. The 8 is going to be the outside. No help. The 9 is going to go down low to help out the 12. The 48 as well. Oh, a little bit of contact. And that will be the stage. Let's quickly go on board with this P2 or P7 battle. The 11 is going to get kicked out of line. A little bit of lag between the 4 and the 3 is stopped on track. That is because he's out of fuel. The 18 making a great move to get to P6. The P7 being Keith, P4 being Bush, coming to the line, and they will finish like that. Packers, unfortunate for him, being a very lonely person. He will get stage points out of all that, but only just. There is actually a secret timer of when the stage finishes, and when it hits that timer, it's game over, man. Packers, though, will get 1 stage point out of that. So it goes stage winner Mike G, Sauce P2, Cyber P3, Worst Cod P4, P-Cola P5, BD P6, Keith P7, Bush Fan P8, Bassbuck P9, Packers P10. All right. that means it is over for the stages. This is the money stage right here. What is going to happen, Cade?
Here they're bringing home the trophy or bringing home the steering wheel.
I like that. This is going to be checkers or wreckers here for the MRL Cup Series right here. But
all I gotta say is you better not lose the draft.
Yeah, do not lose a draft. No mistakes, no excuses. The 12 immediately going to the top side to try and stall out the 9 who is on a shifter. Oh, he will do so again. But it's only just, and as we shift it back up to the 9, he's going to be on the outside
it
still.
Works.
Hey, you know what? Whatever works. The 8 still being on the bottom right there. The 24 being the third on the bottom side. The 18, the 48, and the 9 being the top. The 11 as well, trying to make a little something happen. That hard charging top side is going to be coming here at the end of turn, or at the end of the backstretch going into turn 3. The 9 is at the corner panel, but nowhere for him to go. They need that top side to be a little bit more organized. They're only 3 deep down low. They can actually get something happening right here on this top side, right here, right now. The 12 is going to go up high. The 8 thought about it, and he will take that bottom. We're going to go 3 wide for the lead. The 9 up top, and I do not know who led that lap right there. The 8 down low, the 12 in the middle, the 9 Dale lining it, Cade. Oh my goodness, absolute scenes here. The 8 and the 24 down low, the 11 of Keith right behind the 11 of Keith, now being P3. The 9, unfortunately, didn't work out for that top side. In fact, the middle line was now going to be P4 at the end of it. The 18 of Beatty being behind it all. We also have a couple of people already losing the draft. Let's take a look at that. Looks like it's going to be the 32 of Butters, who unfortunately will not have a chance at this. The 17 as well, being the caboose on this train. The 4 of Bush trying to get back to the...
I'm back.
You missed 3 wide for the lead, Cade. And they made it work. They made it work. And we're going to be going 2 wide again. The 12 of Mike G trying to go up to the top side, and he will. The 8 of Cyber now getting 5 points for leading a lap. Finally, out of all this, goes the 12, the 18 of Beatty P. Trying to get into P3, but this top side is rolling right here. The 12 of Mike G has a strong car.
He's went up there. He's been the only person really made it work all night.
Oh, but you should have seen it while you were gone. We were 3 wide. That 12 was in the middle. The 18 as well made it work. They definitely had a bit of a oh crap moment, because there was a little bit of contact going into turn 1, but they all settled it on out in order to have a strong start. Look at this. Now the 12. By running that top side, is now side by side with the 8. The 8, I don't think, has all of his settings on in. He doesn't have the pressures up to 60. He doesn't have the tape up in order to be the leader. That 12, I think, has. He has been absolutely showing his stuff right here, coming on through. And look at that top side. That top side is now plowing through. The 8, the 24, the 12 is clear. He can technically shift lanes. I think he will right there. Now the 12 has... Oh, but he doesn't. He goes back up in order to block that top side. Now the 8 going to have to kind of settle back in right there. The 47 bouncing off the back bumper of the 9. And look at this. This is absolute scenes right here coming on through.
Butters,
this is the Talladega.
Bush fan have lost the draft.
Yes, so what we're looking at right here in this front draft is the top 10. As long as they finish, or as long as no one speeds and everyone's in this front pack, these will be... yeah, the 11 looks like as well. That's going to tear up the bottom line. The 9 is going to try to go down low, but everyone else is going to have that same thought. The 47 try to get down low, but the 8's going to fill that gap. The 47 is going to try to get down low, but the 24 is going to fill that gap. Oh my goodness. Oh, they're slicing back there as well. The 11 is going to try and get back on the draft. It's going to be so close, because now we're going to go single file. The 12 and the 18 making an absolute show here on that top side in order to get to the lead.
The 11 just went through this laggy 17.
Oh, yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, there he is, going, trying to break the track record.
We have seen that 17 lag a few times. I mean, at this point, I think it's just a combination of the lobby as well as as well as just a little bit of your own personal internet.
NASCAR Heat 5, baby.
NASCAR Heat 5, best sim at the moment. NASCAR sim. But as we move on through here again, the 47 and the 3, again, try to make something work on the top side. Nowhere to go. The 48 is going to line up in P5 right here. And what was the top 10 is now only the top 9.
If I was Packers, I'd try to get to 17 on the top line, and hopefully he'd lag into me. I'd go about 220.
Well, they're definitely gonna try that right there, but definitely they need a little bit more. In fact, actually, the 3 and the 17 need to pick up the pace a little bit. They don't want to quite lose the draft. That would be your only concern. In fact, look at this. The 9 is now going to take that bottom.
Oh, the 12 and 18 are dropping back to save fuel, I bet you.
Yes, the ultimate goal in this stage is you want to be able to take right side tires with half can of gas. That is the ultimate strategy, because there is a 2-second time save by doing that. No matter how we slice this pie, we're going to be taking 2 tires. That's unavoidable. You are not taking 4 tires. But you can save fuel in order to take only half can right there. There goes the 17, and here comes the 17 again. That is a huge rubber band, but he's in the back of this train, so it doesn't quite matter. The 24 leading that top side right there, he is going to be able to pick up a lot of this time right here. Look at that. Absolutely. I would have to say that's at least 2 miles an hour faster, but the 9's going to go up there, and oh my god, but bad. Oh, that could have been a lot worse than it actually was.
Well, it looks like the ARCA series from the day. Rex, that should have happened, but they said that.
Yeah, they did. I'll tell you what. Greg Van Alst, by the way, absolute Chad. You can just... I love it when people in Victory Lane have emotional response to winning. And
I tell you what, Jason White didn't even try to block.
He didn't. He didn't even try as well. I mean, I think
it's like, well,
it's like, well, this is happening
this
now.
thing, but we're gonna bring the car back in one piece.
Speaking of bringing the car back in one piece, looks like the 3 and the 17 have both lost the draft. Yep. So, unfortunate for Packers. The Daytona Talladega curse strikes again. But
I
know you hate to see it, but we do have the top 7 up here, absolutely providing absolute scenes here. Like I said, a lot of these guys are trying to save. Well, I mean, but with the amount of moves in blocks,
I don't look like much saving going on anymore.
That's what I was about to say. Is that like for a hot second they were, but not anymore. As long as that top side continues to be a thing, never mind, it's going to quickly fall into the bottom right here. But they were actually making a good run. It looks like they're going to try again right here. The 24, yeah, the 24, the 12, the 18, and the 47 being on the top side. The 9 as well knows how to get it done. Like I said, he won the Daytona race earlier to start off the season. The 24 going down low to try to side drive the 48, and he will. Oh, but the 48 gets a little loose, so that top side is still rolling right now. But at that point, I think it's over. The run's over.
I would like to make a shout out to our intern, Danny McFaney, the microphone Tony. He's for bringing us out back up here to the booth.
Yes, thank you. He actually he forgot my morning coffee though, so I don't know if he'll be with us for too much longer.
Well, he's just normally a pit road reporter, so yeah.
Oh yeah, he's normally. I mean, yeah, but that shouldn't be an excuse at that point. I mean, when you have
he's my intern, not your intern.
I'm just saying he has big shoes to fill. I mean, like when you have like big shoes like the like of like Regan Smith and Jamie Little and Jamie Howe. I mean, like I don't know, man, if you can quite beat that.
Oh well. It'll be alright. We'll get him to do better things next time for you.
I'm not. Okay, so I'm actually going on through the field. So apart from this top 7, everyone is in their own little pack. And by own little pack, I mean by themselves. Huge.
By myself.
Huge commends, by the way. Oh my goodness, what is happening up in the front pack? Oh my.
Okay.
Oh wow, my goodness, we missed that. Oh, but that is good. This could be curtains.
There's where it's got around.
The 48 wrecking right there. Nowhere to go for that 48. And he will be...
No caution.
Oh, no caution for that, though. And he will be getting back righted right there. Unfortunate for him. But...
Well, worst God's destiny is no more.
Yep, same thing with Bassbuck as well, because he lost this lead draft because of that. These guys are slowly taking themselves out of the equation right here.
It's all about survival.
It's all about survival. You have to give yourself a chance in order to have a chance.
That's why if I was in that situation, I'd be being very cautious. I'd actually be up in the lead or second place and just riding.
Which, don't get me wrong, we appreciate the level of racing that we have. But at the same time,
now it's down to 5 guys.
Exactly.
When it was 10 guys.
5 guys. I do not know if they are bringing burgers and fries, but yeah, only
overpriced. Burgers.
Yeah, overpriced. Yeah, but I'll tell you what. As pit stops are, I wouldn't say quite looming. I mean, we're still 6 laps out from that happening. Everyone, though, is by themselves, and I want to give a huge commends that not a single person... Oh, make that... We're down to 4 drivers.
Oh,
the 18 has now lost the draft. Oh,
they're dropping like flies.
Oh, they're dropping like flies, man. Oh, my God. It's Jover. But I want to give a huge commends to everyone for not leaving the race. They're all still putting the pedal to the metal and trying to have a good show right here.
They slowed down and picked 18 back up.
Yep. So you can tell who's in a party chat with one another. I'm pretty sure probably the only one that isn't is probably the Ada Cyber. So you can tell that was coordinated in order to pick up that 18 again. Because that 8 remained plastered to that double yellow line. He was just like, hey, yeah, you go to the top side. I'll take P2 off this. But this may also provide a good opportunity for the 9 to make a shot right here. Look for that 9 to have a run. And look at that. To that top side, nothing the 12 and the 8 can do. Absolutely well choreographed. Coming up through
all part of the script.
I'll tell you what, when Bassbuck saw the script for Talladega, I'm pretty sure he didn't quite like what he saw. Same thing with Bushfan and the 11 of Keith, the 32 of Butters. Yeah, because now the 47 literally seeing the top pack going side by side, and he's back here in P6 by himself.
All by himself.
Yeah, right. But I mean, so pit stops are starting to loom right here. 4 laps to go in terms of fuel. They're probably pitting with 3 laps to go. And for the race, we have, as we're about to cross the line on my screen, 16 laps to go. So definitely, they want to. I mean, with the amount of, people that that they've been racing previously, I don't think we're going to be seeing a whole lot of 2 tires, half can of gas. I mean, at this point, it's probably just going to be a can and 2 tires. So. Not quite sure. Yeah. So as we come on around and take now 15 to go, just to kind of give a quick run through right here, we have the 9 of Sauce in the lead. That is our Daytona winner earlier this season. 24 of Picola there in P2. Mike G P3. Cyber now in P4, and with GTR BD being P5, not number 18. Going back to the 47 of Bassbuck, he is in P6, all by his lonesome. The 17 of BS14 cars in P7. 17 is in P7. P8 is going to be Packers. P9 is going to be a mixture of, the 11. P10 is going to be Butters. P12 is going to be Bush, and then P11 is going to be Busch, and P12 is going to be Worscott.
I tell you now that the only thing that will cost the top 5 is if they speed on pit road or have a very bad pit road entry.
And at that point, honestly, you may want to just pick up more people. So like, I mean, going slower may just be the key right here. You don't want any risk, anything that may cost you a chance at this. Because
I think Bass is pitting now, or he left.
No, he's pitting. Yep, he's pitting. Actually,
Packers is also pitted.
Yep, Packers, but that's an entire pit stop behind because he was coming in as the 47 was coming out. As these guys are coming out.
Bug LePage the field.
God, I hope not. Do you see the Valentine's Day cards? For Kevin LePage.
17 also pinned.
Do you see the Valentine's Day cards for LePage? It was just like, are you the 2008 nationwide race? Because I want to take you out. But I thought it was hilarious. There was another one for Jimmy Johnson when he took out Truex, saying my last win will be.
Worscott has wrecked it in front of pit road here.
Oh, rip. By the way, coming on through.
The 9 looked a little fast.
The 9 came in super hot. We're going to be looking at this.
The 12 was kind of slow.
He sped. The 9 has sped.
Commentator's curse, I guess.
I'm on board with him right now. And he was, as soon as he hit the line, he was at a mighty 60 miles an hour. He's going to be taking right sides only, but unfortunately he's going to be taking
It don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
And over. We are down to 4.
Well, let's find out here. We're on board with Mike G. The 24, the 8, and the 12, all coming on down. The 9 still on pit road. What happened to the 18? Did the 18 speed as well?
What it looks like.
Oh, yep. There they go.
We're down to 3.
They're down to... Hey, easiest podium of your career, right?
I had to sit back and take points now.
Yeah, at that point. So that's actually the best news for Cyber that he's gotten all night. Literally, the last thing you want right now is a yellow, because he's in a championship battle with the 1 is Xander. Xander's not in this race. The 8, he is getting last place points though, but the 8 now has a chance at getting max points. He did well in stage 2, not the best in stage 1, mind you. He lost that draft. But look at this, the 12 going to the top side, the 8 going to go with him. He's going to try to clear him. He will.
And the 12 car makes another pass on the top line.
The 12 has been the mover of this race. Absolute scenes for him going on through to the top in order to get the lead originally. Of course, power and numbers, not quite the best when it comes to other people wanting to try that top side. But now the 8 and the 24 as well, trying to come with and stay in that draft. The 4 is going to try to latch on here. I don't know if he will. Let's take a look and see where the 47 of Bass is actually in with the 9 of Sauce now. So he actually has a little bit of working partner. Right
and the 18.
And the 18 as well. The 3 is now with the 11. I'm trying to see who's in... Oh, so Sauce is in P4. Bass now is in P5 because, those guys swapped. That makes sense now. 48's just kind of by himself. Same thing with the 4, though. That is going to be for the P11 and 12 positions. Unfortunate for both of those drivers. And for the grand total race, we have 10 laps to go. Now, Cade, when we started this stage, did you think that we were going to be looking at the amount of, I guess, attrition right here? People essentially just taking themselves out of the equation.
It usually happens. You ain't got like a coordinated group together, or you ain't got good friends together. That's usually what happens.
Well, that's one thing that I've been noticing as well. It's been the theme all season long. Friends are where you find them. In fact, speaking of, we have the 32 of Butters that's now about to be lapped. That may actually bode well for the 24 because, again, the GTR clan. That's GTR Butters. This is GTR P-Cola Gator. So that may actually prove to be an assistance to some of these drivers. The 8, of course, based on what I'm gathering, is the only driver not in this lead draft that is not in that party. So this 8 is going to be a sitting duck should that 24 and 12 get together. Still, though, it's anyone's race as we are coming on around. The 32 is going to get out of the way, run that top side.
I tell you, I think the 12 is gonna. I think the 12 is gonna win it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because the 24 and the 8 ain't gonna work together. I don't think, unless they're cohorts. But I just don't see. I've never seen Cyber really be the one to try to make moves.
No, the 8 of Cyber is usually pretty reserved. Which shout out real quick. Shout out to the 8 of Cyber in our Friday league that we run. He actually won that race at Michigan. So for him to go and at least try to go back to back by winning on Friday and winning on Saturday, that would be an insane achievement for him. So shout out to him for a hot second. I wish that I could have completed the last lap. We had a caution come out at the final lap, and he was able to snake the victory right there. But
Mickey Mouse win.
it was still a good finish nonetheless. The 9 of Sauce.
Oh, they're passing Worscott.
Oh yeah, I was actually on board with that. The 18 decided to go a little bit contrary and going to the bottom in order to pass. Didn't quite help him on out, but that's going to allow the 48 of Worscott to be picked up in this draft, and which may actually
ain't gonna make that much of a difference.
Well, I mean, I don't know. There is a singular car in front of him, which is the 4 of Bushpan. So, I mean, that's one position. I mean, I know one position is one position, but still. But to have
catching the front back.
No, they're not. To go and actually have a person to race around with is probably a lot of what these people want. So that's probably why, kind of slow on down on purpose to at least have someone to race around with. So yeah, they're going to be quickly approaching the 4 of Bushfan, but the 9, the 47, the 18, unfortunately, is going to be knocked on out of contention for the win. They're an entire backstretch length behind the leaders. Yeah, they're coming out of turn 4, and they're just now about to go into turn 3. It literally is going to be a yellow in order for someone not in this top 3 to win. Unless they all 3 take each other out for some reason. Like, they go 3 wide.
You never know.
You never know. You never know. They go 3 wide while going for the win, take each other out, but then a caution would probably come out. So that's probably the only downside to that. Let's take a look and see how many laps to go. This is 5. We're on 5 laps to go, coming to 4. So, with 3 cars now, Cade, I mean, essentially, it has to be the last lap, right? They have to make a move?
I mean, you can try it, but, I mean, unless you've been talking to the spotter of the 24-12, I mean, it ain't going to make very much of a difference, I don't think.
Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, at this point, with so little people in this lead draft...
I mean, yes, you want to wait till the last lap, but, I mean, it's sort of like... you're sort of thinking, or am I going to have anybody go with me, one of these two?
Oh, my goodness. Oh, we make it our yellow. We make it our yellow right here. Oh, my goodness. They try to go on past... Oh, my goodness. And that changes everything. They try to lap the 32 of Butters. The 18 went down low. The 32 did not know where to go. And that changes everything.
Well, if I was the top 3 right now, I'd be pissed.
I would be fuming if I was the top 3. Let's take a look and see exactly what happened. So I was on board with them as it happened. So the 9 goes on down low. The 18 of Beatty tries to go down low. The 32 comes on down, comes back on up, and oh my goodness me, nowhere to go for the 48 as well. We do actually have Bushfan that's going to get back on the lead lap. Worst Cod and Butters are not going to be on the lead lap here. So green. Actually, no. I think this is just a regular green. No, actually, no. This is overtime. So we're going to be back on it right here. This changes everything.
Here we go.
So these guys.
Cyber.
Yep,
I can't tell you. I mean, the best bet is to stay on that yellow line.
I mean, right now you can see right there the 8 trying to hold it
Side
himself
draft.
on the top side. But the bottom line is only getting thicker and thicker right here. This is
Bottom
overtime.
line's got the momentum.
These guys are looking for the white flag. That's all they're looking for right now is to get to that white flag to end this race and make it official. The 17 going up top.
Apart. Oh, 4 car in the wall.
Yep, this top side is absolutely splitting apart. The 3 goes up top right there. The 11 goes
11
down
on the
low,
apron.
back
there goes
up, and
Scott. There goes Packers.
nope, no caution, no caution.
Bass Buck. Here comes the Bass Buck. The man with the second chance, he's going high.
Going up high, the 12 blocks. Going to go 3 wide. Oh, big contact. The 24 goes up top. The 47 takes the lead.
Bass makes the move. The Bass man.
But look at this. He's too far out. He's too far out.
He's hung out to dry. The 24 may be the guy.
This race is far from over. The 47 has no help. He's too far out. He's a sitting duck. He has to be down low. He has to hope.
With the 24.
He has to hope that bottom.
He has to hope for the 11.
Oh, but the 8 to the top side, the 12, the 11. Where did the 11 come from?
The 11 coming. Oh, the 24 is going to try to block. The 24's got it. Is the 8 going to go low?
The 24, the 8 has to look low. He has to. He has to make a move. The 12 down low. Nowhere to go. The 24 is going to take the lead. And the win. Oh, my goodness.
And a matter of how things change so quickly.
Absolute scenes. I cannot believe that happened. Wow. What an end to that race. So we have Pete Colligator as our winner. P2 is Cyber. P3 is Mike G. BS, the 17 in P4. Bassbuck P5, Sauce P6, Keith P7, Beatty P8, Bush P9, Packers P10 with 11 being Butters, P12 being Worst Cod. I can imagine some words are being thrown on the Discord. Let's take a look at it. 5 versus 1 is what Bass was saying. Unfortunate for him, he was stuck out to dry. He got too far out when he got to the lead. Mike G with the fastest lap. Excellent work by him. Have you ever? Exactly. But overall, though, people are congratulating Pete Cola on the win. That was remarkable there at the end. I'll tell you what. I thought the top 3 races was over. Of course, it didn't work out for Sauce. He got hung out to dry right there. But for Picola and Cyber to come back like that, whew! Oh my goodness. Let's get these guys up in here. Kay, do you have a preference on who you want to interview?
What was the podium again?
Cyber, Pete Cola, and Mike G.
Give me Mike G.
You want Mike G? Okay, that'll be P3. I'll take care of P2 and P1. Pete Cola, and then Mike G. So as we wait for these guys to get up here, let's oh my goodness. There we go. So those guys are added. I already went through the running order, but I will do so again just for anyone that missed it. We have P. Cola P1, Cyber P2. P3 belongs to Mike G. That was our Stage 2 winner, mind you. Absolute scenes there at the end. P4 will belong to BS14 cars. P5 Bassbuck. P6 belongs to Sauce. P7 Keith. BD P8. Bushfan P9. Packers will get P10, and then Butters and Worst Cod will get 11th and 12th respectfully. Worst Cod getting probably the worst of that there at the end. Yes. That I think we have everyone up in here right now. everyone's saying what happened to bring out that yellow, but we do have everyone up in here right now. So yes, first of all, excellent work there for our podium guys. Kay, take it away with our third place finisher, Mike G.
Oh, Mr. High Side Handsome. How you doing there, sir?
Good, man. How you doing?
Oh, just was very shocked not to see you win that race. I'll say that caution. How do you feel about that thing?
Not very happy about it, but I don't know what happened, so can't change anything. So at least one of the top three that was up there we finished 1, 2, 3, so worked out.
Well, yeah, it worked out. So, well, how was it having probably the best car in the field tonight? How did you feel making all them passes on the high line?
It was fun. Like I said, you had the 8 and the 24 and the 18. We all worked pretty good together. We raced around each other for a while, so it makes the high line fun when you got 4 or 5 people that know what they're doing.
That's true. The Dell line is always my favorite line to run. So good P3 tonight, and over to you, Patton now.
All right. Well, also, Mike G, thank you so much for that. That was a spectacle to watch you run the top right there. So excellent work there in P3.
Thank you.
Let's go up to our, I guess, Tyler Reddick now for P2 Cyber. Biggest news, of course, after all of this was the news that Xander will not be in this race. He is taking last place points, so now you're back in the title hunt after missing the last points race at Iowa. Talk to me. What happened? What was your mindset like after that caution there at the end, and then the moves you had to make?
Well, the moment that caution came out, so just gotta keep it near toward the front and just gain as much as I can on the points. And was gonna be risky, and whoever was in front of me pushing them past the leader, whoever it was, and yeah, where it all worked out with P winning the race and coming in second. I mean, knowing that Xander, which I kind of already knew because I didn't see it all last week, him signing up of this past race. So coming into this one, I just wanted to gain as much points as I can just to get back into the fight with him in the championship battle, and pretty much did the best I could and got a good finish out of it.
Yes, you did. I'll tell you what. That was a it was a battle of attrition. It appeared there to be in the middle part of that race. It was the pack was 10 deep, and it was 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and then the caution came on out. I mean, quite literally, absolute scenes. The 47 made the pass in order to get to the lead, and then it seemed like you were down and out. But that's how quickly things can change, especially at Talladega. So excellent work there, Cyber. I actually do believe. I mean, I think this puts you back in the championship lead. I'll have to count. I'll have to recount. But I do believe it puts you back in the championship lead. So excellent work there, Cyber.
Thank you.
P2 from there. Let's go into P1 now. Back to the 24. What was the 24 of Baseball Kid now being dropped for P Cola? Now, P Cola, you were part of that original top three before the yellow came on out. Dropped, I think, to almost out of the top five, if not is out of the top five, and then racing your way back into the lead. Same question I asked Cyber. What was it like there for the final couple laps?
Pandemonium. I thought it was going to be nice and calm, just us three. We're all in the same party together. Nice
Kind of looking forward to that, weren't you?
Yep. And next thing I know, I figured I would probably get wrecked and finish like 12th or so. So we'll take it.
Well, P. Cola, I'll tell you what, congratulations, first of all. Not only did you win in the Monday side, you're also here now on the Saturday side in order to. And I mean, I guess I was going to say flex your muscles, but yeah, first race on Saturday in quite some time, and you're already back in the winner's circle. I'll tell you what, though. Like I said with Cyber, what was it like, the battle of attrition out there? Because it seemed like, especially in stage three, was it the lag or was it just the moves being made? What was it like from your POV as the field got slimmer and slimmer?
Probably a little bit of both is probably the right answer, but I really don't remember like when we would lose someone, right? You say, okay, we lost that guy, but I don't remember how we got down to just the three of us, to be honest.
They sped on pit road.
Is that what? Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
they
Yep.
all sped.
Yep. That's right.
It
So I
was
guess
the
when that
money
happened,
stop. It was the
and I
money
came
stop.
out with my shifter ahead of these guys, and I thought for sure I was going to get the win because of that, and they teamed up and just went right past me. So I guess in a way I was kind of glad that caution came out, right?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I guess coulda, shoulda, woulda, right? I mean, just a hypothetical because it was you three that was able to battle it out before that caution came out. What would have been the plan? Just hypothetically.
If it was just us three,
Yeah.
um, I guess just hang back as far as I could and hope and pray that I could pass two cars at once. But maybe they try to race each other. Worst come to worst, I was going to work with the Chevy guy and leave Mike G hanging. So
Oh, I knew I was a sitting duck. I was prepared for it.
last thing I was told by one of the other Chevy teammates was, "Don't let the Ford win." So
Well, there we go. And just like that, an absolute spectacle there to finish out the race. I thought it was going to be nice, neat, and tidy,
right,
but it never turns out to be like that here in MRL. But it was for the better. Absolute scenes there at the end of that race. We thought it was going to be the 47. We thought it was going to be the 9, and then we thought it was going to be the 24, and the 24 was able to get it at the end. So excellent work, P. Cola getting the win. Cyber P2, Mike G P3. Cade, thank you so much for joining me up here in the booth. It's always a pleasure to have you up here, my friend.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
And with that, we're going to close on out. We're going to take a break for official broadcasting because tomorrow is going to be Monaco, but we're going to be back at Talladega for the Xfinity side. So if you thought tonight was fun, just wait until Monday. Until then, see ya on the flip side. Peace.